So you just got home after working super hard for the last week or so, and you think, oh my god, it would be super nice to go fishing tomorrow, catch a few fish, maybe feed my family. And then you go online and you scroll around Facebook, Instagram, you name it, and you see, the first thing you see is like $25,000 fishing kayak, and you're like, what the heck? No. Well, I'm with you. I don't think you have to spend that much money to actually get on the water, catch a few fish, feed your family, or just have fun. So, you know what I'm doing today? Let me show you. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods and I spent about $200 and I bought this super nice sit on top kayak. It's not a fishing kayak, but guess what? I could just put 2 rod holders and make it a fishing kayak. Then I go, you know what? Just getting a simple, inexpensive kayak is not enough. We need to get the cheapest combo we could find. This is a $26 reel from PC Phone, Flame 1000. We got a $5 rod from Walmart, but let's not end there. How about anchoring? I was gonna grab my $100 pole, but like, how about free? I think free beats anything, and I think that thing is gonna work. We're gonna test it. And then I go, what about bait? You know, like one of those fancy jackhammer baits are like what's the name? Charter baits. They're like 20 bucks a piece. How about just this, a bear hook? I know, I'm sorry. I got some frozen shrimp right here. Yeah, because we're going cheap, you know, $5, whatever it is. I also went ahead and grabbed the cheapest paddle I could find. Like this will be a $20 paddle from Walmart because it's aluminum. And I just realized that my sunglasses are probably more expensive than the whole setup that we have here. But hey, if you can't see, you can't catch, right? It's 5:31. I got less than 2 hours before the sun settles, and I need to paddle myself out of here a little bit in order to catch fish. So let's get this thing on the water and go have some fun. A fascinating thing about people is that we can be incredibly strong, yet very vulnerable. Nowhere is this more true than in our mental health. But here's the thing, a pro athlete doesn't just train the week of the big game, they work on their skills year-round. Our mental well-being is the same. Talking to a professional to work through your challenges or ideas isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It shows that you are taking proactive steps to be at your best. I know that just like me, you're probably navigating through your own challenges. And that's why I am glad that BetterHelp is the sponsor of this video. They are on a mission to make starting therapy easier. A therapist will listen and give you techniques to make positive changes in your life. With BetterHelp, you fill out a questionnaire and you could be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. And if you feel like it's not the right fit, you could easily switch therapists at no extra cost. Get 10% off your first month by clicking on the link down in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Aliex. Oh my god, did you see that? Dude, like, seriously? Like, this is it? Like, just like that, I'm on the water? Let me see how I look. Ooh. We already hooked something. It's very crazy here today. Hopefully I don't flip over. Let me take some precautions just in case. So I definitely picked the best day to come here and do this video. Hopefully we don't nothing bad happens and we catch fish. breaking through the surf here, as you can see. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh no, my reel is all wet. Well, if I had it on a rod holder on the back, it would be fine, but you know. Oh, wow, we're basically covered in water. Whew. Let's go ahead and drop the anchor. Let's see what happens here. Okay, anchor is dropped. Okay. See if it's gonna hold us in place here. Our free anchor. Alright, so far so good. Now we just need a fish or two. Dude, something just swam by, like looking for food, because a bunch of bait fish just like started swimming all over the place, like they were trying to hide from something. It may be a big fish, and my leader is really small, so you know, hopefully whatever it is, we hook it well. It looks like there's water coming in. I'm gonna try to catch this fish again, like gonna give it 3 minutes. 6:20, I'm gonna start heading out. I don't like this weather. I already had a hard time coming here, and if this mission fails where we don't catch a fish, I still got a good video. I tried to fish with a $200 kayak and totally failed. It's the truth. Sorry about the angles, but yeah, well, you're getting a $200 angle. It feels like it's calmer than before, and I don't feel like I'm breaking through. Like, I gotta be careful here, because this waves could flip me. They're big. They could flip me if I'm not careful. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh my God, this is gnarly as hell, bro. They could totally flip you, bro. Oh my goodness. Highly not recommend you get a $200 kayak in here. They could totally flip you, bro. Like, if I'm not an expert at this, I would have flipped. I'm not even kidding you. Looks like we arrived to a sort of safety pocket area. Oh, that was scary, man. That was scary and gnarly. Whew. I was like, normally I'll be excited about that, but with this camera that has really important footage that I haven't rendered, and the prospect of losing it, no, I wasn't happy about that. Okay, so now I'm here in a safe environment, not like where water is calm and I could like get out quick if I need to. I'm gonna drop the anchor again. Gonna see if I catch a fish. My cockpit was filled up with water. My reel got all wet. If I had anything that could have gotten destroyed because they got wet, they would have gotten destroyed. Like, that whole thing was full of water. I felt like the kayak was super unstable because it was full of water. I felt like any microscopic mistake and I would have flipped over there. And I really didn't think it was that bad. I mean, I've been here like this before and I never felt like flipping. Coming back, it was worse. So it doesn't drain fast. That's one. Two, it's not tall enough and it's very narrow. So you're gonna miss on that stability. So you're not gonna have that stability. So if you make a mistake, you're gonna total. And three, your butt is gonna be super wet. Like I'm like, it's like I flipped over. So I'm sorry guys, I tried to, I really wanted to make a positive video where with just a $250 budget you could actually go and get a kayak and get all you need and just have a beautiful day on the water. And I think you could, like if you fish a pond or you go in the perfect weather, your experience is gonna be completely different. But here's the problem. I can't recommend you do this because one day you're gonna get out on the water like that with your $250 kayak setup and something bad is gonna happen. So yeah, I cannot recommend this. Drop comments below for a maybe $500 budget kayak to go and try to do the same test and see what happens. You know, it's not the first time that kayak scared the hell out of me. Back in 2013, we booked a week in the Florida Keys, an entire week, and it was epic. I loved the thing. I took the Macana and that kayak. I was in the Macana around the bridges. The current was like crazy. It was crazy. Andres was on this boat. He had a PFD on. Next thing I see, bro, he was flipped over. Then I saw him and I thought that he was floating, so I kind of like relaxed, whatever. But it scared me. And it's kind of crazy what that means. When a kayak is designed for fishing, it is designed to take on bad weather. Not that they want you to go during bad weather, but at least if something happens, the kayak has certain capabilities that is going to allow it to fight the conditions. Because on my Macana, I felt nothing. I was fine. And Andres flipped. And today, I was on this boat. And I felt like flipping. If it wasn't for my high level of kayaking skills, I'm sorry to say that so blunt, but I've been using kayaks so long, been flipping them. Like I know, like my body knows, like my head doesn't know, but my body knows. That knowledge, that experience prevents me from flipping. I think a normal person would have flipped through there. And I can't say this enough. Just getting like a cheap setup like that, like super inexpensive, is not the way to go. Neither is the super high-end stuff, unless you really want that, and unless you really want the cheap stuff, like do you. But I think the best deals are in maybe that budget $700, $800, $1,000 kayak, and in their high ends maybe you're looking at that $2,000, $3,000 kayak. I think that's a sweet spot.